Recently, I was finally able to get my hands on a new RetroTINK 5X Pro. This is the newest video processor in the RetroTINK line, one that I'm hoping can replace the OSSC and the RetroTINK 2X SCART in my setup. Today we're going to be seeing how it performs with the Sega Mega Drive and Mega CD, the Sega Saturn, Sony PlayStation 1, the Sega Dreamcast, and the Sony PlayStation 2. We'll be capturing from the RetroTINK 5X through the StarTech USB 3 capture device in OBS. First up is the Sega Mega Drive, a VA4 PAL console modded with an NTSC crystal oscillator. No jailbar fix, but we'll be using the Retro Gaming Cable's Pack-a-Punch Pro stereo RGB SCART cables. First game up is the legendary Shinobi 3. Soulstar for the Mega CD really shows off the hardware sprite, rotation and scaling abilities of the CD add-on. The next console we'll be looking at is the Sega Saturn. This is a PAL Model 2 console with a region-free BIOS and a Phantom Universal Mod chip. We'll be hooking it up using the Retro Gaming Cable's Pack-a-Punch RGB SCART cable. Here's Street Fighter 03 from Capcom's golden era of 2D fighters.
KO! You win! Hey, come on! Stand up! Think it's great!
This is Die Hard Arcade. With constant switching between interlaced and progressive signals, this game can bring many video processors to their knees, but the RetroTINK 5X handles it like a champ. Next up is the PlayStation 1. This is a PAL PU18 console featuring an X-Station optical drive emulator. We'll be hooking it up using an Insurrection Industries PS1 RGB SCART cable. Here's the classic Metal Gear Solid. pay close attention to the codec call. It looks fantastic.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia.
We couldn't take a look at the PS1 without playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The 2D sprite work looks awesome through the 5X.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
What?
Next up is the Sega Dreamcast. This is a stock PAL console. We'll be hooking it up using retro gaming cables, 480p RGB SCART cable. First, we have House of the Dead 2 with its timeless voice acting.
The House of the Dead. The House of the Dead.
James!
Amy! Harry!
Thank God you're alright.
What the hell's going on in this city?
Don't know, but it's very similar to the 1998 Syrian case.
That case?
James, go and prevent confusion in the city.
Okay.
Let's meet at Sunset Bridge. We're counting on you, James.
No more fooling around.
Soul Calibur. Welcome back to the stage of history.
Here's Soul Calibur, a faithful arcade port and still a solid looking game.
ソウルエッジは誰にも渡さん。
懲りないやつ。
Battle 1, fight! Out of the ring! This victory strengthened the soul of you win! Battle 2, fight!
Our last console is the PlayStation 2. This is a slim 7000 series console with a Matrix Infinity Modbo 5 chip installed. We'll be connecting it up using an Insurrection Industries PS2 RGB SCART cable. And first up is Metal Gear Solid Sons of Liberty.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior.
Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
Freeze.
No.
Finally, let's take a look at Tenchu Fatal Shadows, an often overlooked Tarantino-esque entry in the franchise, one that uses interlaced signals a lot, making this an interesting one to check out. Some video processors don't do well with this game, but as you can see here, the 5X does a great job. I'm totally impressed with the RetroTINK 5X. I've already sold my OSSC and I'll probably retire my RetroTINK 2X SCART, and the 5X will be a permanent feature of my retro gaming, scaling and capture setup. It's not cheap, but I definitely think it's the best device I've tested out so far. Again, I purchased this device myself, so this is a fair and impartial look at the 5X. But if you're in the market for a video processor, I highly recommend this one. So that's been our look at the RetroTINK 5X. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll chat to you all again.